If your Zapier workflow is stuck because of a continue on error issue and you want to get it working again quickly, this video will walk you through the exact fix step by step. This is a simple troubleshooting process that can save you a lot of time, especially if your Zap keeps failing because of a broken connection, permission issue, or missing field. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more quick software fixes like this. Alright, let's jump right in. First, go to Zapier and sign in to your account. Once you're inside the dashboard, look for the Assets section. This is where you'll find the tools and connected workflow resources related to your Zaps. Click on Assets and then select Zap Workflows. This will open the list of workflows currently linked to your account. Now find the specific Zap that is causing the error. If you already know which automation is broken, click directly on that Zap so you can inspect the issue. In many cases, the problem is not the Zap itself, but the connected app account behind it. That's why the next step is important. Disconnect the app account that's connected to the failing Zap and then reconnect it again. This refreshes the authentication and clears out connection problems that may be triggering the error. When you reconnect, make sure you're signing in with the correct account and granting Zapier the proper access permissions. After that, double check that your user account has admin access or write access in the target app. This is very important. If the account connected to Zapier does not have the right permissions, the Zap may continue to fail even after reconnecting. So before moving on, confirm that the account can actually create, update, or edit records in the app you're automating. Next, go through the Zap step by step and make sure you do not leave any fields empty. Empty fields are a very common reason for workflow errors. Review every required mapping, every dropdown, and every input field. If a value is missing, fill it in before continuing. Sometimes, even one blank field can stop the entire Zap from publishing correctly. Once everything looks complete, click Publish to save the updated workflow. Publishing the Zap applies the new connection settings and field values, and in many cases, that is enough to resolve the continue on error problem. If the issue still appears after publishing, there is one more place you should check. Go to status.zapier.com and review the current system status. This will tell you whether Zapier is experiencing an outage, service delay, or platform-wide issue that could be affecting your workflow. If there's an active incident, the problem may not be on your end at all, and waiting for Zapier to resolve it may be the best next step. So to recap, go into Zapier, open Assets, open Zap Workflows, select the Zap with the error, disconnect and reconnect the app account, verify admin or write access, make sure no required fields are blank, publish the Zap, and then check Zapier's status page if needed. I hope this helped you fix the Zapier continue on error issue. If it did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more step-by-step software tutorials and troubleshooting guides.